Hello dear students, welcome to a new math class. Today we'll be talking about operation on square root. Let's see some remarks together. Square root of a times square root of b is the square root of a times b. So if you have two square roots multiplied together, we're going to multiply the two numbers under the square root. Example, square root of 2 times square root of 3 is square root of 6. The second remark we have, a square root of b is equal to what? Yes, if you want to take a number from outside the root and you want to put it inside the square root, you make this number to the power of 2. So if you have 5, you want to put it under the square root, it will be 5 squared under the square root, which is square root of 25. Then here, a square root of b is the square root of a squared. The a was outside, we put it inside with the power of 2, then multiplied by b. The fraction square root of a over the square root of b is a big square root of fraction a over b. Let's now move on to solve these multiple choice questions. The first exercise, the question is asking us to choose the correct answer. Square root of 63 divided by the square root of 7. Then we need to simplify this. It will be square root of 63 over 7. Then it's square root of 9. Then what is the answer of a square root of 9? Yes, excellent. It is 3. Then the right answer of question 1 is choice A. Question 2, square root of 8 minus square root of 2. Definitely they are unlike terms. We cannot combine them together. Then we need to check if any of them can be simplified more. Let's go and make the prime factorization for the 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4, divided by 2 is 2, divided by 2 is 1. Then in the square root, every pair, we take it outside the root as one number. So to simplify square root of 8, it's 2 square root of 2 minus square root of 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. Then it's 1 root 2, which is square root of 2. Then the right answer of question 2 is choice B. Question 3, square root of 8 plus square root of 2 all to the power of 2. If we're going to combine them together, root 8 we said it's 2 root 2 plus square root of 2 all to the power of 2. If you combine these together, 2 root 2 plus root 2 is 3 root 2 all squared. If you have a power 2, this power 2 goes on the number and it goes on the radical. So 3 squared multiplied by square root of 2 squared. Then it's 9 times 2. So the correct answer is 18. So the right answer of question 3 is choice C. Question number 4. Square root of 7 minus square root of 5 multiplied by square root of 7 plus square root of 5. To multiply them, square root of 7 times square root of 7 is square root of 49, or you can do it 7, plus square root of 7 multiplied by square root of 5 is square root of 35, minus root 5 times root 7 is minus root 35, negative root 5 times root 5 is minus root 25. These two are crossed out together. Then root 49 is 7, minus root 25 is 5. Then it's 7 minus 5, which is 2. So the right answer for question 4 is choice A. Square root of half plus square root of half is what? Yes, excellent. It's 2 square root of half. But this one, we don't have it as one of the choices. Why? Because we need to rationalize the denominator. So here, it's 2 times square root of 1 over square root of 2. We multiply by root 2 up and down. Then it's 2 times root 2 over 2. These two 2's are crossed out together, so the result is square root of 2. So the right answer here is choice C. Exercise number 2, simplify each of the following. Square root 45 minus 2 square root of 20 plus 2 root 5. As you can see here, the three of them are unlike terms, so we're going to think of simplifying each of these radicals. So let's now simplify root 45, make the prime factorization of it. So divided by 5, it's 9, divided by 3, it's 3, divided by 3 is 1. We have now a pair of 3, it will go outside as 1, 3. So square root of 45 can be simplified as 3 square root of 5 minus 2. Then go and simplify the square root of 20. Divided by 2, it's 10. Divided by 2 is 5. Divided by 5, it's 1. You have 2 2's. They will go outside as 1, 2. Then it's 2 times 2 square root of 5 plus 2 root 5 cannot be simplified more. So it's 3 root 5 minus 2 times 2 is 4 root 5 plus 2 root 5. You can easily combine them now. 3 minus 4 plus 2, all having a square root of 5, which is 1 root 5 that can be written as square root of 5. Question 2. It's 2 root 18 plus root 50 minus 42 root half. Let's now go and simplify root 18. So square root of 18, we make a prime factorization for the 18. Divided by 2, it's 9. Divided by 3 is 3. Divided by 3 is 1. So it's 3 square root of 2. We have a 2 outside here, don't forget it, times 3 root 2 plus, make the prime factorization for the 50. Divided by 2, it's 25. Divided by 5, it's 5. Divided by 5, it's 1. So it will be 5 square root of 2 minus 42. So minus 42, and we're going to simplify the square root of half, which will be, as we did in the previous example, the square root of half is root 2 over 2. Then this one will be 6 root 2 plus 5 root 2 minus 21 root 2. To combine the like terms together, 6 plus 5 minus 21, all having square root of 2 next to them. Then the final answer here is negative 10 square root of 2. Question 3. 2 square root of 27 minus 3 square root of 1 over 3 minus 6 over root 3. We're going to simplify each term individually. So square root of 27 divided by 3, it's 9. Divided by 3, it's 3. Divided by 3, it's 1. Then here, so here's the 2, don't forget it. And then it's 3 root 3 minus 3. We're going to rationalize the denominator, root 1 over root 3 times root 3 up and down minus 6 over root 3. rationalize the denominator by having root 3 up and down again. So in this problem, it will be 6 root 3 minus 3 times root 3 over 3 minus 6 root 3 over 3. So it's 6 root 3 minus, these two 3's are crossed out together, minus root 3 minus 6 divided by 3, it's 2. So it's 2 root 3. 6 minus 1 is 5, minus 2 is 3. So the final answer is 3 square root of 3. Question 4. We make the prime factorization for the 98. It will be 7 root 2. And the prime factorization of the 50 would be 5 root 2 half times the prime factorization of square root of 200 is 10 root 2 minus square root of 2. So this one will be 7 root 2 plus 5 square root of 2 minus 5 square root of 2 minus square root of 2. So 7 square root of 2 minus root 2 is 6 square root of 2. Question 5. We're going to multiply these two brackets together. So 3 square root of 2 times 3 square root of 2. We're going to make the 3 times the 3, so it's a 9. And then the square root of 2 times the square root of 2, which is 2. And then 3 root 2 times 5 will be 15 root 2. After that, the negative 5 times 3 root 2 is negative 15 root 2. After that, the negative 5 times the positive 5 is negative 25. So these two are giving me 0. So it is 18 minus 25, which is negative 7. Question 6. This bracket has a power of 2. So that means that this bracket is multiplied by itself. And then we do it by the distributive property. Root 2 times root 2 is 2. Root 2 times root 6 is root 12. Root 6 times root 2 is root 12. And then root 6 times root 6 is 6. We're going to combine the like terms. 2 plus 6 is 8. And then root 12 plus root 12 is 2 root 12. After that, you need to make the prime factorization of root 12. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. Divided by 3 is 1. Then we have a pair of 2 here. It will be a 2 outside. So to simplify this more and more, it's 8 plus 2 times 2 root 3. Then the simplest form is 8 plus 4 root 3. Dear students, we came now to the evaluation part. Please pause the video, try to answer the questions yourself. After you finish, play the video again and check your answers. Choose the correct answer. Question 1. You need to simplify each square root. So here, square root of 27, as we did it before, it's 3, and then 9 divided by 3, it's 3, and then 3, then it's 1. So the square root of 27 is 3 root 3 over root 3 divided by, if you simplify or if you factorize, if you do the prime factorization of the 27 divided by 2, it's 36. Divided by 2, it's 18. Divided by 2, it's 9. Divided by 3, it's 3. Divided by 3, it's 1. Then, here's a pair of 2, and here's a pair of 3. then square root of 72 is 6 root 2 divided by root 2. So root 3 over root 3, that's crossed out, and root 2 over root 2, that's also crossed out. So it's 3 divided by 6, which is half. So the right answer for question 1 is choice A. Question 2, what is the multiplicative inverse of the number square root of 50? Multiplicative inverse means that we flip this number or we get its reciprocal. So it's 1 over square root of 50. If you simplify root 50, it will be 5 square root of 2. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply up and down by root 2. So it will be square root of 2 over 5 times 2. Then the right answer here is square root of 2 over 10. So the correct choice is choice A. In question 3, if x equals root 6 over root 2, then what is x to the power of negative 1? X to the power of negative 1 means that we flip the fraction. It's the reciprocal of this fraction. So here, x to the power of negative 1 is square root of 2 over square root of 6. To rationalize the denominator, we multiply up and down by root 6. So it will be square root of 12 over 6. If we simplify or we put root 12 in the simplest form, it will be 2 square root of 3 over 6. If you divide 2 over 6, it's 1 over 3. Then it's square root of 3 over 3. So here, the right answer is choice C. If x equals root 7 plus root 3 and y equals root 28 plus root 12, then what is x? So we need to work out on simplifying each of the radicals that we have. So let's simplify y because x is already in the simplest form. So if we simplify y, you will see that square root of 28, if we make a prime factorization of 28, divided by 2 is 14, divided by 2 is 7, divided by 2 is 7, then y equals 2 square root of 7 plus, if you simplify square root of 12 that we already did in the previous question, it will be 2 square root of 3. So as you can see here that the y, if you take the 2 as a common factor, it's 2 times root 7 plus root 3. So this means that y is double the x because x is root 7 plus root 3. So if y is double the x, what is x? Yes, you're right. X is half y. So the right answer here is choice B. By finishing the evaluation part, we came to the end of our session today. Thank you very much, dear students, and wishing you best of luck.